Entitled All Their Greatest Hits. Talk TV's Seamus O'Regan caught up with the ladies for a little bit of a chat.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Feels just like I'm falling for the first time.
We never really knew each other anyway. Be my alcohol.
How did you guys decide which songs you wanted to put on the album?
We ended up just going with what were the singles, like the stuff we had done videos for, and whether they had been hits or not, they were the ones that had been, played on the radio and so on. So, because there were songs that we wanted to put on, but they didn't, although they fit as far as fan favorites or favorites of ours, songs like Break Your Heart, they weren't singles the way they'd say.
Do you say, okay, we do this for the fans, or we do this for ourselves?
These songs, I think, probably geared a little bit more towards the fans, and as Steve said, they were the singles. So they're the ones that a lot of people have heard. You know, let's say they don't own our albums, all of our albums necessarily. They've probably heard, most of these songs on the radio before.
Do you guys ever do that? Do you buy greatest hits, even though, like, if you're, huge fans of a particular band, do you buy their greatest hits even though you have all the albums?
Sometimes if it
look in the camera and say, yes, we do.
Well, no, what? Traditionally I've disliked greatest hits albums, but there's a few like Squeeze. They're the Squeeze singles. Yeah. One that I listened to all the time as a teenager, and then from learning those songs, decided, okay, I like that era. I'm going to buy that album. I'm going to buy East Side Story because I like all the singles from that one or whatever. And I think that's probably what a lot of people will do with this record. But if they had new songs, like some people that I'm a big fan of, whether it's like Elvis Costello or whatever else, if they put new songs on it, I'll buy the same album 8 times just to get whatever bonus songs are on it.
Hey, there's some bands who you really like, you buy all their albums. There's some bands that are almost like tier 2 bands in your mind. You're like, okay, I'm not going to buy the album, but if they ever put out a greatest hits, yeah, I think I'll buy that.
So we have to. So I think by putting this out, we've acknowledged that to many people out there, we are that tier 2 band. For a lot of people out there, we're the number one.
Yeah.
Number one. So some people, they're like, yeah, when they put out the greatest hits album, I'll buy that.
Thanks, that was fun. Don't forget, no regrets.
Okay, you're going to have a UK greatest hits, or is it going to be the same thing?
Yeah, it's going to be a blank
You could have a
disc.
lot of fun with that. They'll never know the difference.
The UK greatest hits has one song.
Which is 1 week. Yeah, that's all.
That's a song that did it.
Yeah, we're going to put it on 12 times. And go, Brits, we fooled ya.
Maybe one made a deal not to feel. Thanks, that was fun.
All Their Greatest Hits is available in stores right now. Now, another hot release is by Enrique.
All Their Greatest Hits Live, a one-night-only series pay-per-view event on pay-per-view. Bare Naked Ladies perform All Their Greatest Hits live from the Roseland Ballroom, Friday, November 30th on pay-per-view. Climaxing with the Great Guinness Toast and benefiting the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Bare Naked Ladies on pay-per-view, Friday, November 30th. Presented by Guinness.